I'm just trying to think long term help. The bathing and the diet stuff is obviously like for his health. We want to get that right. I think Patty would be a really great person for the diet. Personally.
I do too. I actually think you'd be really good at it.
What? Oh my gosh. You would have to be 50-50. You would have to commit too. Would you? My struggle with large cockatoos is the screaming for one, because I don't want to like tick off my neighbors.
Right.
But I could do a round, hey neighbors, trying something.
But it's all, like we
Bear
could
with me.
probably do it like a week to two.
Huh?
Could do it over like a week or two and use quarantine room.
No, I could use a quarantine room, but a week or two, based off what she said, she's tried diet conversion and failed, so I'm not expecting an easy transition. So if it's a hard transition, it would take me more than a week or two, but I have to weigh him like all the time. So which means you need to weigh him all the time. Yeah. Like you need to be there with me.
In October, that like 2 week period, I can be.
Oh my gosh, though. Okay.
There's your next project, Bird.
Would that even be something that you would consider?
Yeah.
Time?
I think it'd be great.
And then I can document the diet conversion like closer than I ever have before. I can,
Yeah,
like,
in my opinion,
I
it
could
would.
keep a journal of like the meals, the weights, just everything.
I feel like it helps you because I think you're stuck.
I mean, the life's still good with him, right? Like, because you can handle him and everything. Or do you have a major issue? Because he doesn't rush the shoulder at home, right?
No. And like I said, he's not. I mean, he doesn't spend his entire day screaming. I mean, he's not generally a bad bird.
Yeah.
But I think having like right now, the way you interact with him is either he's like he's doing right now,
Right.
which is not really doing anything.
Yeah.
Or you're feeding him or something. Like there's not
Anything outside of that?
yeah, because he
Because he's a cocktail. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think.
and I know a lot of cocktails are very like Velcro-y, but
Yeah.
he's not, just because I know a lot of people take their cockatoo and like, oh, snuggle up
Yeah.
like a little baby, and I don't do that, so he's not.
Expecting that or
Yeah.
anything. I think the foundations are missing just for his health, obviously. So we need to get him. He's functioning like here. Would like to bring it more neutral zone here, which I think can be accomplished partially by diet.
I would be curious, like, he's had like full blood tests and everything done, and I would be curious if he gets switched over how all of that stuff would change, because
Yeah.
right now he has some liver stuff is a little bit off, but that's because he eats fatty junk.
You see like moments of calm that make me think that we could avoid triggers. I think you are very excited to him, but if you only get me for that period of time that you're gone, I wonder if we'll see a change. But yeah, I'd be up for diet converting him, and at least seeing if like we get him like at least one foundation in place, and I would love to do bath training like at the same time.
And if you even, like, if he's on top of his cage or somewhere up higher and he, like, you can be cleaning something and you have one, he will go all the way down to the bottom of his cage.
That's how the Eki was that I was just working with too. Like, just retreats, like GTFOs, you know, like. All right, so it's evident that Blizz's main issues are 1, the diet, and 2, bathing, because we just learned that he has had a spray bottle in his past used as punishment, which is pretty common, sadly.
And just to add to the diet thing, you know, this video really highlights how when the diet is wrong, you just can't make progress. It's not about if the bird's hungry or not. It's about if the bird has enough of a drive to go for a particular treat. And if the bird gets those treats or gets enough junk in the diet, a treat means nothing. And so this video should really highlight that.
Yeah. Okay. Is he pretty destructive with toys?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use that.
Come on.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I want to, but now if I go over there, is it closer?
I think he was more comfortable with the couch because it was a bigger target.
He's really cute.
I guess, how do you feel about that? Because I don't want to feel like, I don't want you to feel like you got no value out of the class or anything. But I just think this is a bigger, it's not something that we can accomplish in a 2-hour class.
Yes.
So, and I don't know if you're just like, oh, I don't want to send them away, I want to do it myself, or if, like, what's going through your head in all of it, you know? So what's going through your head?
Whatever is going to work. That's
Okay. Okay.
Because I've tried with eggs, I've tried, you know, mixing in Birdie Red, putting it in, if I could get him to eat the eggs, then that would help trying to mix things in the eggs, but I couldn't.
Oof, I thought you were gonna overshoot.
Oh my gosh, he likes you.
I totally thought you were gonna overshoot and hit my face.
Maybe I'll just, like, serve the food on you. You can just lay there and be the platter.
Hi. What about for the bird?
I knew that was coming. Hi. Oh my gosh. He likes you.
Hi, I like you too.
I wish I knew what he was saying.
I don't know how.
He wishes he knew what he was saying.
What do you think about taking him?
I think it would be the most likely chance for success. I think Jamie knows what she's doing. And we have Patty to help too if she has input that'll be good. And we're not very far from you. Is the other big thing. We don't have like a,
And
you know.
he's in a cockatoo, I mean, he's got a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'd rather make sure he's gonna have a long time left. So he's eating better than what he is.
Come here. Come on. Come here. I don't know.
What was that?
I don't know. I can understand hello and I can understand good boy.
Then that's
And
it.
what are you doing?
Are you a good boy?
So I guess I just agreed to take on my first ever
Cockatoo!
Project Bird umbrella cockatoo. Not only that, but he's a male. Like, it's
He's a
boy.
good bird though. He just needs a little help with the diet.
I don't know. I'm very intimidated by this body language. As you guys saw how quickly it escalated with you when you were like, hey, let's see if we can use the Zupreme as a treat. And I was talking through the escalation and man, I just think it goes really, really quickly. So it's very intimidating to me, and I honestly think that Blizzard as a project bird, or I guess Blizz, I'm thinking of him as a storm. I think he has a lot to teach me.
Yes.
I will say the issues that Blizz has between the bathing and the diet are 2 of my passions. So I know that you get excited over flight and like the incredibly super hard complex issues that people may have because something that's very particular to their situation. Dave gets excited about those, and I'm over here like, I just want a bird to function as a bird. I want it to be its healthiest with the best diet possible, and I want it to enjoy bathing like it would in nature. And so those are where my passions lie. So I am excited that it involves both of those things, because to see the transformation of a bird fear water to enjoying water as it's meant and naturally meant is supposed to do is really, really rewarding.
So what I hear is you saying you want the bird to be its best and do what it's meant to do, which includes flight training After you fix the diet,
No,
we'll work on flight.
Uh-uh.
A flight-trained
You
cockatoo.
may. You may. When the diet and bathing is good, I'll be like, here you go,
We'll do A
babe.
to B's.
Nope.
A to B's, come on, where are you going?
A to A. You know what he might be really receptive to is showering with you. I'll take the video.
You think that's funny?
I think I'm gonna be using Dave as a reward.
What about Blizzard?
Okay, well.
What's
if you're-
funny is
yeah.
he is my husband's least favorite bird
Really?
because he scares him.
Oh,
he
okay.
thinks like
He's
if
intimidated.
he's down on the floor and he's stomping around, he's like,
Hi.
no, he's gonna come get me. And
Yep.
he never has.
That's how I would feel too. I'd feel like, save yourself.
How you doing?
It
Because
sounded like
the-
you said that's a good boy.
I have 2 Goffins, and the one that we've had the longest, he had a lot of problems when we got him, and he pierced right through the top of my husband's ear, and was just a complete monster when we got him. And so that kind of...
So I thought I would end this video on a little bit more peer pressure from my husband of trying to pressure me into holding Blizz. And this is not the first class you did this on. This is like a Medford thing. Mr. Peer Pressure, which I got close to doing a couple times, but not for Blizz.
You'll see it though. She'll step him up.
Someday. On my own terms. Okay, that's the thing, is when I feel too pressured to do something or it's somebody else's idea and I just feel like this pressure, my energy is crap. It's terrible, and animals are very keen on energy, and so I just know that it's gonna go downhill, which is why I try not to ever cave to that type of peer pressure. I did it with Morgan, and that video's more views than I thought it ever would because people wanted to see her reaction to me after a year, and that was, you know, me getting a text saying, what progress have you made? And I was taking it at my own pace of wanting to just get reacquainted first, and then I felt that pressure, so I just dove in and I got bit. And so I feel like getting bit is kind of a failure on my side because I missed so much. I pushed too hard. And so anyways, I try to avoid getting bitten, and that's why I try not to cave to peer pressure. I want it to be on my own terms. So.
But umbrella cockatoos are really good at being the peer pressure as well. So we're going to see how this goes.
Whew, I'm sweaty. Sweaty just talking about it.
We're also filming this in a trailer in the heat.
Nobody needs to know that. It's not
Well,
obvious.
Yeah, nobody would have any
Nobody
idea.
would guess that.
You can't even hear the show happening
You
behind
shouldn't
us.
have even said anything. They
How
would have been
weird
like,
is that?
nice living room.
You're going to play with a cockatoo.
He's really sweet. What if I put him on you?
He's at the end of his rope.
What if I put him on
I
you?
don't want to be in that position. I don't want to. Don't make me. No, I don't want to. He's like at the end of it. This is the worst time to try.
This looks the same as when he got here.
No. He got super testy with you.